And all glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who acted as the eastern horizon where the sun of the Atmarama verse arose. He manifested its rays in the form of different meanings and thus eradicated the darkness of the material world. May he protect the universe. It's a very rich poetic verse, and I would say that it resonates with a verse in the beginning of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanando Sahodito Gododaye Pushpavanto Chitro Shando Tamo Mudau. He's offering obeisance to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, who he compares to the sun and the moon arising on the eastern horizon over Bengal. So, but some people who are not familiar with our tradition, they hear devotees saying Jai, Jai all the time, and they wonder, what is this Jai, Jai all about? So in this way, Jai can mean two things. It can mean glory, and it can mean victory. When someone is victorious, then that person is glorious. So, same thing. And it works as a kind of benediction. Jai means all glories too. Let this person be glorified. Let this person be victorious. All glories to Lord Chaitanya. All glories to Lord Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. This is an invocation that Krishnadas includes in, I believe, every chapter. Tobe Shonatan Prabhur Charane Dhoriya Punaropi Kohe Kichu Binoy Korea. Thereafter, Sanatana Goswami clasped the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and humbly submitted the following petition. So, the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami begin with chapter 20, I believe it is. It's quite extensive section going 20 through 24, 25, into 25. And in Srila Prabhupada's teachings of Lord Chaitanya, this constitutes the main part of his book. He's summarizing these instructions. So this is just continuing these discussions, Sanatana and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which are happening where? Allahabad, Prayag. Yes, Prayag, Allahabad. In those days known as Prayag.
Let's go there.
Let's go. Let's drop everything and go to Prayag right now. What's the famous festival that happens there? Kumbh Mela. Yes. Purbe shuniyachon tumi sarvabhamastane ekashrokke artar arta kairat shabakhane. Sanatana Goswami said, "My Lord, I have heard that previously at the home of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, you explained the Atmarama verse in 18 different ways." So at the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there were also rumors. So there were rumors circulating that Lord Chaitanya had spoken on this Atmarama verse. So this is a very nice rumor. There are different kinds of rumors. Some rumors are very not nice, and they're simply disturbing. But here's a nice rumor. And then Sanatana Goswami quotes the verse, atmaramascha munayo nirgranta apyurukrame kurvantya haitukim bhaktim ittam bhutta guno hari. Again, the translation, those who are self-satisfied and unattracted by external material desires are also attracted to the loving service of Sri Krishna, whose qualities are transcendental and whose activities are wonderful. Hari, the personality of Godhead, is called Krishna because he has such transcendentally attractive features. The word atmarama refers to one who enjoys these 7 items, or these 7, with these 7 meanings, the absolute truth, body, mind, and so on. He says, later I shall enumerate the atmarama. Now at this point you may already have a sense of how it's going to be possible to get 61 meanings out of this verse. Because if you take any one word, and that one word has 7 meanings, and you multiply that by 11 words in the verse, and then you start mixing those words around in different ways, which is one thing you can do in Sanskrit. That's something else that makes it challenging to learn Sanskrit, is that the order of words in a Sanskrit word or sentence are not very important. It's different from English. In English, let's see, what's the famous example? You say, the man hit the dog, or the dog hit the man. In English, the form of each word is not going to change. But if you change the order of the words, the meaning is completely changed. But that's not true in Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, because it is what is called an inflected language. It is a highly inflected language. European languages, for the most part, are also highly inflected. Slavic languages are all highly inflected. So you know what I mean. It means each word will, by the prefix or suffix or both, you understand the grammatical position of that word. So Sanskrit is like that. Bengali is much, much simpler in that regard, but it's also somewhat inflected. So, so you may get some idea from this how he's going to derive so many meanings from this one verse. Okay, we'll just read that verse. Muni adi shabde artha shuno shonatan pritak pritak artha pache koriba milan. My dear Sanatan, first hear the meanings of the other words, beginning with the word muni. I shall first explain their separate meanings, then combine them. So this is what he's doing. It's the basic technique, what he's going to do. But what's going to happen is, in addition to doing this, he's going to elaborate. He's going to be giving purports to some of these meanings by quoting from other Shastra or from the Srimad Bhagavatam, especially the Srimad Bhagavatam. So in one sense, this chapter becomes a whole purport to the Srimad Bhagavatam, all in this one chapter. So now he's going to explain the word muni. Atmaramascha munayaho. Munayaho, munayaha is the plural of muni. So he's going to take the word muni and like that go from there. Hare Krishna.
Hare